Whose stock is up, whose stock is down in fantasy football after week 7? Rising, we have Travishunter. Monster game in a blowout loss. I think the Jaguars are one of the worst 4-3 teams we've seen in a while, which is good for their receivers in fantasy. They're going to be playing from behind a lot. I'm expecting more volume for Trevor Lawrence. Not abandoning ship on Brian Thomas Jr., but even before he exited the game with a shoulder injury, he was being rotated out on some plays. He's clearly playing a little bit hurt, and he might rest up more. Let's be honest, Hunter looked electric. He looks like maybe the best receiver on this team. I like him even in a bye week worth a pick. Also rising, we have Drakemaye. What's amazing is that he's been even better in real life than in fantasy so far this season, but even in fantasy, he is an elite option at quarterback. I'm raising him above Jaden Daniels in my ranking. And by the way, if you want to view my rankings, they're available here at fansports.com. Every time I mention a guy here, I'm updating them a little bit behind with the updates though. I'm also a day late making this video. I was uploading every single day to help you win your fantasy football league, but I think I have a good excuse. Yesterday, I was busy catching my son as he dove out of that viscous void into this beautifully unpredictable world. It was an awesome day. I was up all night, Saturday to Sunday. I did have chances to check box scores and highlights in between contractions, but when I got home last night, I really wanted to film a video. I had all my notes ready, but decided probably better to sleep and be with my baby. Back to the stuff you care about. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith both get a boost. I've been lower on both of them since preseason. I didn't think that this Eagles pass offense was going to get the volume, but they are throwing it deep now, though Jalen Hurts did throw below 25 passes for yet another game. Jordan Addison is also rising. It's looking more like a 1A, 1B receiver situation with him and Justin Jefferson. Got more targets and yards than Jefferson. Vikings are also looking like less of a run-heavy offense than I predicted. We saw 55 pass attempts for Carson Wentz this game. That's awesome for the receiver. I've also been higher on rasheerice than just about any other expert. He keeps rising my ranks, even though he only had 42 yards this game. I love the 2 touchdowns, and I love the fact that he out-targeted all the other Chiefs receivers by double. And finally, Chris Olave gets an upgrade for sure. This is a guy who was going in the 2nd or 3rd round in drafts last year. This is a high-volume passing attack for the Saints. My AI models project the Saints to throw more than just about any other team, so also monitor Rashid Shaheed, who actually out-targeted Olave this game despite not performing as well. Now the guys whose stock is going down. Gotta downgrade Jaden Daniels. I already had him below Mahomes, but he's also moving below Drakemaye now. Elite quarterback, especially in fantasy when he plays, but he's just slender and he seems like a guy who gets banged up too much. I don't want that out of my elite quarterback. Saquon Barkley also moves down a bit. I've been lower than him than most experts as well, just because I don't like relying on players who need big, long touchdown runs in order to be successful. But don't expect him to do this every single week. He's still the featured back in a solid team. This is overall a good environment. He remains in the top 10 running back. I'm also downgrading Jalen Coker. I love seeing that he's on a lot of your rosters. You guys share your rosters to me following me on X or on my site, and the trade analyzer shows you guys are using your IR spots wisely, but Coker is just not really relevant yet. I'm also falling out of love with Justin Fields. There's still a chance he's a league winner. They have some very friendly matchups. This is a guy who performs well in friendly matchups and terribly in other matchups. Caleb Williams also goes down a bit. I still like his rushing upside. I still love the weapons he has in that offense, but again, he's just not showing enough for him. That's it for this one. Check out fansports.com to see where I rank all these players. Going to go back to my family. Really appreciate you guys' support. I care a lot about you guys. Thank you for spending a few valuable minutes of your day with me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.